Yes, friends, what we are going to learn in this video today can really change your life. Loyalty? Betrayal? Why do people turn their backs on even the ones they love the most? How does our brain lead us to betray? Can we learn from the biggest betrayals in history? We will discover the answers to all these questions together. Let's see why people betray. Betrayal. Why do people turn their backs on their loved ones? Betrayal is one of humanity's oldest and most painful experiences. So why do people choose to betray? Do instincts, psychological factors, or social pressures push people to be unfaithful? In this video, we will delve into the depths of betrayal and discuss it from both a psychological and historical perspective. The psychology of betrayal. Why do people betray? Human nature is complex. We need love, loyalty, and trust. But at the same time, our desires and fears can lead us to be unfaithful. So why do people choose to betray? The brain's reward system, pleasure-seeking, and the allure of the forbidden. The human brain creates a reward mechanism when it releases dopamine, the happiness hormone. A new relationship, a secret adventure, or a dangerous situation increases dopamine levels. The allure of the forbidden is one of the biggest factors that keeps many people from being faithful. Fear of commitment, subconscious fear of loyalty. Some people feel trapped in long-term relationships. The fear of losing my freedom can lead to a subconscious tendency toward infidelity. The thought of, what if I choose the wrong person? Can increase a person's tendency to be unfaithful. Manipulation and ego. Why do people lie? For some people, betrayal is not just emotional, but also a matter of power and control. There are also those who see infidelity as a game to satisfy their own ego. Emotional manipulation is the greatest weapon of such people. Unforgettable betrayals from history to the present. Betrayal has not only occurred in individual relationships, but also between states, ideologies, and friendships throughout history. The greatest betrayals have affected not just one person, but sometimes all of humanity. The betrayal of Judas, Jesus, and 30 silver coins. One of the most well-known betrayals in the Christian world is the betrayal of Judas Iscariot, Judas, one of Jesus' closest apostles, for 30 silver coins. Brutus and Caesar. You too, Brutus? When Roman Emperor Julius Caesar was killed by one of his closest friends, Brutus, his last words were engraved in history. You too, Brutus? Casanova and love betrayal. Casanova was a figure known not only for his loves, but also for his infidelity. Betrayal in romantic relationships has always existed in history. The social and cultural dimension of betrayal. Betrayal is not just an individual problem. Society, culture, and even the conditions of our age also play a major role in betrayal. Changing perception of loyalty. Today, social media, rapidly changing relationships, and individualization have reshaped the concept of loyalty. Marriages that once lasted a lifetime can now end in a few years. Digital age and cheating, the conveniences brought by technology. While betrayal used to be experienced through letters or physical meetings, today even a message, an application, or the virtual world can open the door to infidelity. Loyalty and trust, ways to protect against betrayal. So how can we protect ourselves from betrayal? How is loyalty achieved? Establishing healthy communication. One of the biggest deficiencies in relationships is communication. As long as people do not share their feelings, they may start looking for the love they are looking for elsewhere. Building trust. What makes a relationship strong? Loyalty cannot exist in a relationship without trust. The breakdown of trust is one of the biggest factors that opens the door to infidelity. Is a person tested by betrayal? Finally, betrayal is a fact of life. But what matters is what we learn from it and how we move on stronger. Okay guys, we have come to the end of our video about betrayal, but I must admit I still can't figure out, why do people betray? What do you think is the real reason for betrayal? Share in the comments.